Oklahoma Governor Kevin Stitt calling on Congress to act so hundreds of thousands of Oklahomans don't go hungry. Thanks for joining us at 6. I'm TJ Eckert. 2 News anchor Naomi Kitt spent the afternoon in Oklahoma City at a press conference hosted by the governor addressing the potential SNAP crisis. She asked him if the rainy day fund could fill in the gap if the government shutdown continues.
A looming crisis for more than 684,000 Oklahomans who rely on SNAP benefits.
Congress needs to act.
Oklahoma Governor Kevin Stitt calling on Congress to end the shutdown. It comes after the announcement that SNAP benefits would be frozen November 1st if the shutdown continues.
Now is the time for us to step up as fellow Oklahomans, the Oklahoma Standard, neighbors walking with neighbors.
The governor said while our rainy day fund is maxed out, it's not an option right now to cover the nearly $130 million the state would need to pay for SNAP just in November. I asked him about it.
Can you talk about how much is in that fund and at what point the state would actually use that money?
To access the rainy day fund, it's set up in a way that you're only supposed to access it in a revenue failure, right? Well, we don't have a revenue failure. This is a federal government problem, not a state problem.
He said while there's close to $1 billion in that fund, the max amount the state could access is about $300 million, which would require a 2/3 vote from the legislature and calling lawmakers back in for a special session. He also says it's likely the federal government wouldn't pay them back. To fill in the gap, he's calling on churches and food banks to step in. Jeff Marlowe, CEO of the Food Bank of Eastern Oklahoma, told me they're already ramping up distribution.
Hunger doesn't discriminate. It affects all walks of life.
Jeff tells me on average, an Oklahoma SNAP recipient gets about $140 a month. He says without that money, they'll continue to see an increase at local food pantries. They've already been 27% busier.
This is a crisis that we've never seen, and it's going to take everybody, including the state and the federal government.
He says their goal is to double distribution, which would cost more than $5 million. It's to help the roughly 275,000 people across Green Country who rely on SNAP. Reporting in Oklahoma City, I'm Naomi Kitt, 2 News Oklahoma.